Hi, welcome to today's Solid 60 with Selena, your solid planner. Now, this week, as a matter of fact, for the next couple weeks, we're talking about everything dealing with collaboration, co-planning, co-teaching, co-everything. Why? Because you don't exist in that classroom by yourself, okay? So this particular week is my favorite of all favorite topics. It's all about student choice, student voice. Okay, so for today's Solid 60, listen, your students should be a part of your planning process. Yeah, you heard me. Your students should be a part of your planning process. I mean, think about all of these large corporations and sales. You think they're out here making decisions, not listening to their consumer? Come on. Your students are your consumers. Your students are your clients. And if you don't incorporate them into the process and the planning, you're not experiencing the success that you really could be experiencing. So for today, student choice, let me tell you, make sure those babies have some choices. Now they can't choose whether or not to come to school. They can't choose whether or not to have you as a teacher, but you can build in student choice throughout your lessons. 3 strategies for embedding student choice without getting overwhelmed. Start with low stakes tasks like do nows and exit tickets. Instead of asking one question, ask 3, give them a choice to choose one, right? 2, provide 2 to 3 choices when starting out with a choice board. Sometimes teachers hear choice board, they're like, let me start with 12. Can you handle 12? Go ahead and start with 2 or 3. It's okay. And then continue to build until you get to those larger choice boards. And 3, implement this approach with select groups until you get your bearing. Listen, you have about 6 or so sections and classes. You know your classes where you're like, I can't do anything different because they're going to take over and I'm fitting to lose my mind. So you don't start rolling out some of these things with those students. Start with another group. And then the next week, add another group until you're comfortable and confident. And listen, if you need more help on this, I'm telling you, student voice, student choice is my heart, is my passion. Personalized learning. I mean, planning and all the things, they're my passion. Y'all know I love planning. But one of the reasons why I fell in love with planning so much is when I start to learn how to personalize. It required a lot of planning, but let me tell you, I started to have so much fun seeing my students have even more fun in the learning process. All right, that's it for today's Solid 60. See you next time.